a space that blends our past, present, and future. The Little Saigon Creative is a accumulation of community advocacy, strong partnerships, and the demand for community-owned and centered programming. Welcome to the Little Saigon Creative.
And so when I see the creative space, I see that it is a reflection of strength. I see it's a reflection of our willpower to fight, to survive, and to overcome our odds. And so it's really inspiring and empowering to be in this moment with all the folks around. But also remembering that all the things that we've done is really on the back and on the hard work of all those who have came before us and who haven't, been able to see, the incremental growth, right? We have this big, beautiful space, but all this is thanks to all those people who, one, brought us here to America, right? Our relatives, our parents, our ancestors who brought us here, and then people who have fought to really have a space in America.
And in a lot of ways, the creative space is Seattle's Little Saigon's way of making sure that our community continues to evolve and adapt and grow to meet the community's needs today and in the future. For FLS, we focus on preservation and enhancement. So from a preservation standpoint, the creative space is our community's stake in the ground. To signify that, hey, our community and neighborhood isn't going anywhere. Our businesses and people are here to stay. We will not be displaced or diluted. And from a enhancement perspective, the creative space is a place for our community to come together, to help each other out, and to grow.
There's so much work to be done out there, and sometimes people don't see all the work that's being done because, one, the work is so much. Right? But in every really aspect of Little Saigon, whether it is supporting the small business owners, whether it is helping them to connect to services, whether it is in doing activities for the community to experience what's it like to eat Vietnamese food and experience what it's like to hear Vietnamese music. We, as an organization, we've been doing all of that for so many years. But without a physical space, it has been difficult to really package as like, this is the work that we're doing, right? Even though people feel it, they just don't, they experience it, but it is not grounding.
In addition, this creative space helps prop up other goals that we have. For example, business as a physical space where the community can come together. Business leaders can come and help each other out and share ideas. Community groups can host performances in which we showcase our culture.
And so for Friends of Little Saigon, this space is really this hub, this community hub, this community gathering place for not only the work that we're doing to organize it more, to be able to better articulate to others what we're doing, but it is really for the community to come and feel connected. And so, as a mother of 3 boys, this is one of the main reasons why I volunteer with Friends of Little Saigon. It's really to be able to make sure that when my boys grow up, that they have a space that they can come back to learn about their history, to learn about their culture. That when they come to Little Saigon, there are restaurants that they can eat that reminds them of, of the food that my mom makes for them. That when they go to a shop, they see people that looks like them, they see food that's familiar to them. So for me, Little Saigon is really empowering because I get to see a reflection of myself and my identity and my culture and my experience.
If you told me as a kid that one day I would be on a board of a Vietnamese community organization, I wouldn't believe you. It's really through these interactions of others in Vietnamese community that I didn't really have as a kid growing up. It was the strength of the Vietnamese community in San Jose or even in Philadelphia, or the student groups I participated in school where I had a stronger appreciation for my identity. And it's these individual experiences, a collective experience that have really given me an understanding of my culture and instilled in me a motivation to take a more active part of my community.
And so how do we help people connect to themselves through spaces that they see reflection of their culture and identity? So I think it's really empowering, and I hope that not only for those who are 18 or in their 20s or 30s, but this is the beginning of a space that I hope will serve the next generation, like my kids' generation, so that they will be grounded as Americans with Vietnamese heritage. I hope that this space is a place that all generations feel comfortable, and really not just Vietnamese, but all generations of folks who want to learn about Vietnamese culture, right? That they can come to and they feel welcome and they feel heard and they feel supported.